My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
All right, today is July 21st, 2026. It is exactly 3 a.m. All right, so this is video number 2. Video number 1 is on PYTE. We'll talk about Invictus, South Korea hosting Invictus Game 2029. So that information is on PYTE. So this is the second video. Okay. Well, Harry then realized how true that statement about Buckingham Palace would become. Oh well, his damn papa. Alright, so let's listen. It's exactly a minute. There'll be screenshot in between, okay?
The trainees are now ready for their first royal encounter.
Hello, sir. Right, Your Highness. First, I'd like to present Claudine Jeffrey from Antigua and Barbuda.
Nice to meet you. How long have you been here now?
2 weeks, going on 3 weeks.
You're here, all of you are here all the way through till Ascot.
Yes.
Is that right? You're all staying here as well?
Yes.
Have you got nice rooms?
Yes, very comfortable.
You're not all bunked in one room together?
No, we're not.
You're not?
We have parties every night.
And parties every night? Oh dear. Well, you guys have spent way more time in Buckingham Palace than I ever have. And you've only been here for 2 weeks, I can assure you. Have you bumped into the Queen yet?
No,
Not yet.
nothing yet.
If you suddenly bump into her in the corridor, don't panic. I know you will. We all do.
He is so relaxed to have discussion, any conversation with anybody. How many years ago was that? Look at how much hair he has. Must have been about 25 years old. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, there was a video I came across where the Queen was trying to look over a balcony within the palace, and the workers didn't expect the Queen to pass by, and like he said, they were all panicked. Okay, Prince Harry and FIFA World Cup on Fox after hours with James Corden. So this is a picture of him coming. Look at him all relaxed, t-shirt and jeans. All right, 40 seconds. Okay, the audio is very bad.
Bless you for being here. Thank you so much for coming. We are so thrilled that you're here. When we thought that England might make the World Cup final, there was much talk of like, well, do we do the show here? Do we all go to Jersey? Do we do it? And here we are. And I'm devastated we didn't win the World Cup, but I'm so happy that we're all here together. We should have been there. We should have been there. Yeah. Now, are you a soccer fan? I always thought that.
All right, so it's playing over. And I did one video yesterday. So in that video, was it one? Yeah, I think only one video yesterday. In that video, I spoke about how I got stuck behind the buses that were taking the players to, what do you call the stadium? Is it the Giant Stadium? What do you call the stadium now? I don't know. Let me see. MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. So my husband and I, we were going golfing. My husband who wanted to go golfing, and I was so exhausted. Not really exhausted, but more, I just didn't know what to do. So he was gonna go to the driving range, and I went with him, and they stopped traffic so the buses could go through. And yeah, I did some recording on my phone, and at one point I will be sharing with you, not in this video, maybe sometime this week, the recording that was in the car, because at that time my husband and I were just talking, randomly saying about the World Cup, and then long and behold, a few moments later, the two buses passed by, escorted by police cars, and we realized that's what it was. And then I pull my phone out and share some of those videos with you guys. Okay, Harry did his thing, but what an ugly TV studio set. All right, so let's leave that alone. I think there's other tweet making reference to it. 50. Oh my God. Next tweet, I started sneezing. Okay, so this one is a better version. Oh my God, it's 4 minutes. There's no comment, no caption, so definitely there'll be screenshot due to copyright. Let's listen.
I want to talk to you about this because last month on this show we were discussing Harry Kane and it sparked an interesting and important conversation. Have a look.
Where does he rank on the list of all-time British Harrys to you guys?
That is a sensational question.
For me, you've got Prince, Styles, Potter, Kane.
Wow. Harry Styles wins it for me.
You think Styles won?
Harry Styles number
Styles won. Kane 2. Or Potter 2.
Potter 2.
Potter 2.
Harry
You're putting
Kane.
Potter above Kane.
Yeah, mate, the impact he's had.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Right. Genuinely, Prince Harry is coming on the show in a few weeks' time.
Okay.
He's number one.
The Duke's going to come in. We'll discuss this fully then. So, we're here. It's our last show. Let's hash it out. Where do you put yourself?
I'm going to put where do I put myself?
In the list of greatest British Harrys. So once again, I want to make sure we're not leaving anyone out. We're going Styles, Prince, Potter, Kane.
Those are the 4.
Okay, so there's the 4.
Big H.
Where are we? I mean, are you going to be so bold now you're sat in front of the big man?
No,
because you couldn't have been.
With me at 4.
You were putting him in 4. He wasn't immovable in 4.
When you knew that I was going to be on this table, you said,
let's talk about it.
Notice where Carmel had. Notice where Carmel had.
Carmel had you.
My friends really.
You're exactly right. I'm going to be honest. I had Harry Potter number 1. When I went away and reevaluated things.
You're putting Potter above Styles.
Because
I'm not having this, Rio. I'm not having this. No. We cannot have Harry Potter above. We cannot have a fictitious Harry.
He's in the curriculum.
What do you mean? Have I seen the impact Harry Potter's had? Yes, of course I have. But
it's true. I mean.
But I don't know. This is so. We should have done a whole show on this. But okay. Where are you ranking the British Harrys? Go. Number 1.
There's a conflict of interest here.
Go on. Number 1. Be bold. Number 1.
Harry Styles.
Styles at 1. Great shouts.
Harry Kane.
Kane at 2.
Wow.
Him.
Third equal.
The
Potter and the...
You're going Potter and Prince in a split for 3rd.
Yeah. And we'll have a Quidditch off.
That's a great Quidditch. Live on Fox. Quidditch, live on Fox. When we come back, don't go anywhere. What would it take, do you think, for England to get to a final?
Ask him.
No one wants to hear my answers.
What do you think? What does it take?
Be very careful what I say here. What's it going to take? I think it's a mindset. I I think what we saw.
He knows.
He's right. We've been saying this all day. Yeah, go on.
I think that what we saw was a slight shock value for the team. Shit, we're 1-0 up against Argentina, and then there was this immediate temptation to fall into defence. I don't think it was a tactic. I don't think that was the plan. It just happened, and you can't in 75. Was it 72, 73 minutes, however long it was, try to defend a 1-0 lead against a team like that. You just can't. So I think if the mindset is the belief, is the fact that if you are 1-0 up, believe that you can be 2-0 up.
You need to come on my podcast and do this with me. Like we
Well, hang on. I'm going to go one better. I'm going to go one better than this. Once Thomas Tuchel steps down in 2 years' time after the Euros, what about this? Manager, Rio Ferdinand. Assistant manager, Prince Harry.
Yeah.
me and Ian, bibs and cones, doing the drills, doing the work. I honestly feel like the four of us could...
Wow. Harry was being very, with the name of Harry, he was being very careful. What's the term for it? Not careful. There's another word. Diplomatic. That's the word. Diplomatic. So he was like, there's a conflict of interest here. So he split himself with the fictional character 50-50. When it comes with the football, how he was explaining the match between Argentina and England, I didn't watch any of the games. None. Zero. I didn't watch any of them. When he come with the football, it seems like he did watch it. So he was using his... Harry's very smart, and he knows the game too. Very intellectually, saying that he didn't think the game plan was what was being demonstrated on the field. So when England got one up, so they become very defensive rather than try to be to zero. So leading, increase your lead. But instead they were defending that 1-0. But Argentina is a very strong team. No matter how you like it, whether there's a lot of controversies going on right now with Argentina and the sportsmanship that was being displayed at the World Cup, despite that, they are a very strong team. So he was saying instead of England trying to protect that 1-0, they should have tried to reach a 2-0, increase their lead. So, but anyway, so that was a very interesting take from Harry. How he was explaining the match between Argentina and England, analytic mindset to evaluate the game. That was very thorough. I like the way he analyzed it. And I think that guy, I don't know his name. I'm assuming he is, oops, I just saw his face. Him. Oh, damn it. This guy, I don't know who he is, but it seems like he's either some sort of a sport. Could easily be a former football player. So when he realized the way Harry is discussing his point of view of the game, he was like, oh, you got to come to my podcast. So Harry wasn't just talking nonsense. All right, so I understand Harry very well. He is, even though I didn't watch the game, his talking point makes sense. And I think this guy realizes that too. So that would be a very good discussion. I will not be surprised. Harry will take him up on it. All right. And there's a discussion that's going on. I don't know. Let me go find it. Maybe that would be good to put right after. Because Bulliam didn't show up for any of the games. Let me look for that tweet. I must have put it on the list. So I'm done with this tweet. And I think this is the tweet that I'm looking for. Oh, nope, not that one. Let me see if it's this one. I think it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so people were talking about it because he didn't show up to any of the games. So some people are, mostly UK, are upset about it. Okay, Richard Eden claims Bulliam did not attend any of the England matches and this year's World Cup because he needed to be with George as he prepares to attend Eton in September. What? In 2023, Bulliam failed to support the women's team but is an avid supporter and attendee at Aston Villa. No question by the media why the England team was unsupported by the Royals. The only person to speak on England's participation has been Prince Harry. What are we paying them for if they cannot support our national teams? All right, so there's me here. So if England had reached the final yesterday, he would have had time to attend, right? He did say he'll go if England made it to the final. Kids have become the buffer zone when he effed up. Okay, exactly. Both him and KKK use those kids to excuse their laziness. All right, apparently royals are paid to do as little as possible or nothing at all. They have no consequences for not getting out of bed. They come out of their free luxury palaces when they feel like being praised and admired. underpaid Walmart greeters do better, qualify them Royals. And he is the president of the Football Association. I think he has been downgraded for something. I think now he is the patron. This is something I don't follow. This is what happened. I don't follow football, let alone the UK football. But, you know, the squad will bring certain things out. We'll discuss certain things. But I think he stepped down, or maybe they downgrade him. I think he's just the patron of the Football Association. But before he was the president. Let me go look that up. Okay, so this is what I wrote. Is Prince William still the president of the Football Association? Yeah, he's not. That's what I thought. No, Prince William stepped down as the president of the Football Association in July 2024, a role he held since 2006. Following a major review of royal patronages, he transitioned to become the official patron of the Football Association, and the organization announced they will not fill the vacant presidency at this time. But because he was doing a horrible job, and he continued to be a horrible patron of it as well. So I think they remove him, but they claim he stepped down. Alright, so I decided to respond to it. Alright, so I didn't send it yet. This is what I wrote. In my humble opinion, I think people were complaining about him being the president of Football Association. They probably forced him to step down. I remember people talking about it a while back. He's no longer the president of the Football Association. Alright, so let me send it. That's the thing I look up from Google, saying he's no longer that since 2024. And there's some images, screenshot that I have around that time. Okay, so this one was 2022. Okay, exactly. But the rags complain about Prince Harry, but turn a blind eye to this disgusting. Okay, yeah. Football Association stand for F all. That's the laugh here. All right, let's go to the next tweet. There's more comment, but you know what? Let's go back. Let's go back to the original topic. Harry being on the Corden Show. All right, the squad's still talking about it. Harry really is giving people permission to unclench their a-hole, lol. He is so chill, so calm, so funny. All right, so there's no comment. Let's go to the retweet. All right, the public has been fed a steady diet of doom, scandal, and sources say for so long that many have forgotten what it feels like to simply enjoy a moment without bracing for the next crisis. New Prince Harry's message to UK: it's time to unclench. All right, so this is a article. I'm not gonna read it. Oh, so there's only one comment. Let's see what it says here. A prince laughing, including at himself, on late night TV shouldn't feel like a revolutionary act, but the rest of the royals take themselves so seriously that it really does. Britain has been conditioned to treat Harry's departure from the family firm as though he personally unplugged the national grid. That's funny though. The Blitz spirit was invoked. The monarchy's stability was invoked. At one point, I'm fairly sure someone tried to blame him for declining church attendance, but leaving a job, even an unpaid job you never apply for, isn't actually a national tragedy. It's not treason. It's not a referendum on patriotism. It's simply a man choosing love and happiness, ensuring the life on the other side can be full of laughter, purpose, and the occasional cheeky anecdote. Yeah, that is true. All right, so that's that. Let me post this on my community board now. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I posted on my community board already. Next tweet. Okay, so there's Harry appearing someplace. I need Prince Harry in this style of t-shirt more than often. There's that. Meghan's men looking good. Alright, let's see here. Okay, there's a music. Oh, so he was in the show as well. Can we hear what? No, we can't hear it. Alright, so there'll be screenshot in between. So that's probably backstage. They were introducing themselves before they go on stage, on live TV, whatever they were doing. Okay, yes, that's what I'm saying. You see it? Delicious. Let's pause. tight t-shirt on those guns, 10 out of 10. If I was styling him, this will be him all the time. Extra tight everything. Oh, so there's more of this. 42 seconds. Let's see what they have. This is extra. Harry effing hot. Let's see.
Now, are you a soccer fan? I always thought that you went to a school that was too posh to play soccer. Do you know what I mean?
Like to play football?
Yes.
Why are you calling it soccer?
Because we're in the United States, baby. Yeah, I always thought that you would have gone to a school like rugby, cricket, polo.
I think it was such a posh school that everything was an option.
Yes. Oh, really? So there was a football team.
There was a football team.
Were you any good?
You know what? At prep school, I was in the first team, and then I went to the bigger school, and I ended up in the E team.
Ah,
being 18.
18 to the E team.
Yeah, I didn't feel very good.
Yeah.
That's somewhere between 5 and 10 letters.
Yeah.
Something like that. You found that really funny, didn't you?
Now, are you a soccer fan? I always...
My goodness, absolutely. There's that. Harry, you know, he doesn't take himself very seriously, and he's telling the truth. You know, as he gets to the higher level, he wasn't that good. I don't know how they categorize the level. Okay, so this is the next one. I'm not gonna play it again because I'll be showing just screenshot anyway. I put it because of the caption. All right, so there's no comment, just the heart emojis here. The Sussexes, Prince Harry and Meghan, are both huggers. The Duke of Sussex hugs Rio Ferdinand, a UK footballer. Oh, so he was a footballer, or is he still a footballer? UK footballer and host and friend James Corden. Everything feels so natural, so down to earth with Harry. For someone who raised so rigidly, it's a gift. Like I've said in past video, because they kept on sending him places that the other royals do not want to go.
So I think that look, lots of people say that your job of traveling the world is wonderful. Of course, it's wonderful, but when we get sent to some countries, we don't always get to see the beautiful parts. We're always there trying to deal with some of the issues, but also doing everything we can to bring people together.
So meanwhile, they were training him without even knowing they were training him, because they kept sending him, like I said, places that the others do not want to go, and he got to see how other people live their lives, and the thing he encounter affect them, and as he go around, he get comfortable with these people, and this is what the other royals should have been doing. They still haven't learned. They're not gonna change.
And when we think about this duty, this role that the king has taken on, what kind of king do you think he'll be?
Well, you know what you're getting, because he's been practicing for a bit. And I don't think he'll change. You know, he is committed of his own level of service. That will remain true.
They're not gonna change. Next tweet. It's only in Prince Harry's country, where his father is the ruling monarch, that his security isn't taken seriously. New York provide the people's prince with the highest level of security, a stain on Britain not protecting its 10 years of service veterans. All right. When was that? I remember covering this. I think he was gonna speak to the UN. I don't remember what he was doing. It was probably 3 years ago. And yeah, but anyway. The squad was talking about this security as well. Not security, the police with the dog, how hot he looks during that time. This on PYTE. So pretty much after the chase, New York have said that they will provide security for them whenever they are in New York, because, you know, due to safety, public safety. Right?
Arguments. At this point, I'm feeling very let down. You know, it's the minority of people, especially those that read the tabloids and the press themselves. The press themselves have incited so much hatred towards myself, my wife, and even our children, that's hard to forgive. I actually couldn't believe it. I thought with all the disagreements and all of the chaos that's happening, the one thing that I could rely on is my family keeping me safe. And not only did they decide to remove my security in the UK, but they also signaled to every single government around the world not to protect us.
This will be the last tweet because I'm already a couple minutes, almost 30 minutes. All right, let me read some of those comments. Okay, it's an utter disgrace, and not only to the leftovers or the UK government, who should be ashamed, but every single Brit, of which I am one, if we question the spending of our taxes on security for the Sussexes, but say nothing about our taxes being used to fund an ineffective monarchy, then we deserve what we get. Hey, Princess Anne did say, you know what you're gonna get. So don't expect anything else.
And when we think about this duty, this role that the king has taken on, what kind of king do you think he'll be?
Well, you know what you're getting because he's been practicing for a bit. And I don't think he'll change. You know, he is committed of his own level of service. That will remain true.
I think the leftovers and the British government also detach from reality, that they have no sense of shame, and with the UK media justifying their disgusting behaviors, they are emboldened to do and to be their worst. Let's see here. Yes, I agree. There's a check here. I can't forget that King Charles the Cruel isn't content to endanger Harry and the UK. He tried to stop what New York is doing by trying to get them Harry removed from the IPP. Did he? Did he try to for New York to not do? Oh my God. So you know his intention. Alright, the UK simply doesn't deserve Harry. I second that. So embarrassing. He is safe in the whole world except in his own country, where his own father is called king. King of what? It's bizarre. Okay, you guys disagree with me. I completely will understand if you disagree with me. What I think is happening here, those newspapers, like I've said in past videos, they, and Harry have said, his father, his family is trapped.
I'm acutely aware of where my family stand and how scared they are of the tabloids turning on them.
Turning on them for what? They're the royal family.
Yes, but it's there is this invisible, what's termed or referred to as the invisible contract behind closed doors between the institution and the tabloids, UK tabloids.
How so?
Well, it is to simplify it, it's a case of if you as a family member are willing to wine, dine, and give full access to these reporters, then you will get better press.
What do you care about better press if you're royal?
I think everyone needs to have some compassion for them in that situation, right? There is a level of control by fear that has existed for generations. I mean, generations.
But who's controlling?
My father and my brother, they are trapped. They don't get to leave. And I have huge compassion for that.
Okay, because those mafia type of people pretty much, you know, get the institution in a way where, I don't know, they are afraid, which Harry have said. Some of the things that Charles is saying, it's probably those people, men in gray suit and the papers probably telling Charles to tell to his son. So Charles made it public. But privately, I think, if it's, let's say, one-on-one between Charles and Harry, they probably have that wording saying, look, they're making me saying this, they're making me this, they're making me that. So Harry understand.
Right? There is a level of control by fear that has existed for generations. I mean, generations.
But who's controlling?
But unlike the brother, on the other hand, because he fully invested himself into this nonsense, I don't think he can differentiate the difference. Alright? I don't know if I even explained it correctly. Having watched the last 6 years play out, I no longer think Diana was an accident. His father and Vivek know the risks but chose to ignore them. Vivek ignores the risks at the request of his father and brother, which makes it even more cynical. Absolutely, it's far from independent and impartial. Was it? It's nothing to do with his father. It's his brother bitterness and his sister-in-law's jealousy that is likely the reason. They don't want Meghan to get any publicity, but Meghan is a producer. She can get her own footage. That is true as well. Let me go into that and then that'll be it. He have police security in the UK, but what Harry want is international armed security, and that is only for working royals. The Queen told them that before they left. They said okay and left. So okay, we know the syndrome. These are for people who probably are not paying attention, so they're putting misinformation. The Queen didn't tell him anything of the sort. The Queen was on large doses of morphine. Okay, I don't know anything about that as well, even though this is trying to speak positively of Harry. So I don't know anything about morphine and whatnot. Okay, so there's the rest. All right, so let's do a prayer. Prayer for security. Let's do, okay, since I said security. Alright, so there's this here. Lord, you are my refuge, my shield, and my defender. I come to you today asking for your divine safety over my life and those I love. Surround me with your presence, guard my steps, and keep me secure from all harm, seen and unseen. Cover my mind with peace and my heart with strength, in our holy name, amen. I think that was pretty good. I actually was going to change the prayer, but I stuck with it because that was the first thing that came to mind. So that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And don't forget to check my shop. The link are in the description, and I have a Jigsaw puzzle. If you guys are interested, go check it out. I need to promote that a little bit more. I keep on forgetting when I'm recording to say it. Alright, so that is it. Thank you for watching.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changed. Without credit, I mean, I've been a pessimist many times because of the work that we end up doing. You can be surrounded by negativity sometimes. Changes for the better.